everybody. Welcome to PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Welcome to Phillies baseball. And this afternoon, UPN 57 presents the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brandon G here with you. The Phillies coming off a win against the Pirates in the last game. They won it in extra innings. Phillies trying to take 2 of 3 from Pittsburgh. Pirates are ready to take the field for the rubber match of this 3-game series. Jake Diekman picked up the win. Harrison was the home leader for the Pirates and Ruff the leader for the Phillies, who had 3 RBIs and a home run in that last game. Ryan Sandberg. Starting lineup is like this. Xavier Paul at left field today. Ryan Howard playing first base. They had that left-handed lineup. They'll face Francisco Liriano, who is 6-2 with a 3.55 ERA, 29 walks and 64 strikeouts. Here's Ben Revere, who is batting at .265, 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. And Revere takes a strike on the first pitch of the game. No balls and 1 strike to Revere.
First pitch, 136.
Two quick strikes to Revere. That one was on the outside part of the plate. Behind, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
2-2. Rivera strikes out, 1 down here in the first. You see the scouting report on Liriano, the 2-seamer at 93 miles an hour. He's got 2 sets of fastball, the 4-seamers at 95 miles an hour. Here's Chase Utley. Ball and no strikes. Here you see the Susquehanna River over the bridge. To the second baseman. 2 outs here in the first. They'll bring up Brandon Jordan. Batting at .316, 7 home runs, 29 RBIs.
Ball.
1 ball and no strikes to Jordan.
No strikes.
Whoa, 2-0.
Too low.
3-0 on Jordan. Maikel Franco waits on deck.
That's a ball.
And he walks Jordan on 4 pitches. Jordan is in his usual spot as a third hitter. I'll bring up Maikel Franco, who was batting at .279, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs. Franco at shortstop, a cleanup hitter. Pitch out, and Jordan remains at first. 1 ball and no strikes. Another one. Jordan is back. Two balls and no strikes. Three and no to Franco. So the Ariano's on the verge of walking Franco and Jordan on 8 pitches. He has not thrown a strike. And 7.
You don't want to walk it now.
Franco skies it in the gap to right field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Jordan on his way to third. They're going to wave him home. Jordan's going to score, and the Phillies lead it 1-0 here in the top of the first. So a 2-out double, RBI double for Maikel Franco. His 8th RBI of the season. Though he knocks in a run, it'll bring up Adrian Beltre. And Beltre skies at the left. That'll be caught. That'll retire the side. The Phillies do get a run here in the first. Maikel Franco, an RBI double. To the bottom of the first. Phillies 1, Pirates coming up. Here's the lineup. Marte, Gregory Polanco, McCutchen, Alvarez, Walker, Mercer, Rodriguez, Stewart, and Franco. They'll face Chad Billingsley, who's 3 of 5, a 5.10 ERA, 21 strikeouts, and 38 walks. Here's the Phillies defensively. For Sterling Marte, he's batting at 304. Marte has had a good series against the Phillies, knocking in 5 runs. That is a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Marte. Two strikes. There's a strikeout, 1 down there in the first.
Batting second, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
He's got him there. Ball 1 ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
Hit foul, and 1-1. One and 2 to count. Two and 2.
Come on. Ball.
Full count now. McCutchen waits on deck. Franco, nice play by Franco's not going to get him. A nice effort. But Blanco's at first. It'll be an infield single, and it'll bring up Andrew McCutcheon. Once they got by Beltre, there was no chance. Franco made an effort, but was way late on the throw. And it'll bring up Andrew McCutcheon. Runner goes, and his ball is foul. No balls and 2 strikes to McCutcheon. You might see a lot of hits in this game. Especially in the daytime, the ball likes to travel. McCutcheon strikes out. There's 2 down here, and that's first. But Billingsley has 2 strikeouts. Pedro Alvarez, the first baseman. One strike to Alvarez. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ooh, nice pitch, 1 and 2. Two and 2. Full count. Neil Walker waits on deck. Foul. Foul again. Full count. Oh, they walked him. Excuse me, they walked him. So 2 on and 2 out. Here goes Neil Walker. Walker batting at 241. You see his average versus left hands and right hands. A big difference. Billingsley is in some trouble here, trying to get out of it. He's thrown 20 pitches in this inning. 1 strike. Phillies have the highest ERA in the National League. And you want to get quality outing from your starter. You don't want to overwork the bullpen. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bullpen has been overworked. You just want a couple of good outings from your starter to give that bullpen a rest. 6 or 7 innings would do for a couple of games. Got that over. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Billingsley can see his way out of the inning. Fly ball, center field. Ben Rivera. He will squeeze it, and the Pirates are retired here in the first. They leave 2, they get 2 hits, go to the second. 1-0 Phillies. This copyrighted telecast is owner of the Phillies and may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or re-recorded without any permission from the Phillies or Major League Baseball. All announcers chosen from this game for this telecast is through the Sony
1-0.
MLB management approved by the Phillies. Perez leads it off. He takes low for a ball. And he hits this one in the right field, and it will be caught by Greg Blanco, one down. Here's Ryan Howard batting at 161, 5 home runs and 22 RBIs. He's not batting in the fourth spot. He's batting a little bit lower down in the lineup. One ball and no strikes. And he said he had no problem with it. He said he's getting up there in age, and he says they got the young players, and he is not going to be selfish about it. He is just happy that he is able to play.
No strike.
2 balls and no strikes to Howard. Howard usually bats 4th. Now he's batting 7th. Franco and Jordan was batting 4th. And they moved Franco to the 4th spot now.
3 balls. No
3-0
strike.
to Howard. Xavier Paul waits on deck.
That's a strike.
That's a strike. 3-1.
Ball 4.
He walks Howard. So Howard went out base runner, and they'll bring up Xavier Paul, who's batting at 320 with 6 home runs, 14 RBIs.
Ball.
A little high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Paul fouls it.
One, two.
1-2. Xavier Paul has been good with when he's been in the lineup. He's batting over 300.
Bringing him in.
Paul skies this one to deep center field. That ball's pretty well hit, but caught. 2 outs here. Andrew McCutcheon bringing that down. And they'll bring up the pitcher, Chad Billinger. And Billingsley hits this one to right field. That is well hit, but that is foul. Got a good beat on it, but he fouled it.
Ball.
1-1.
Play.
All hit foul. Those 1 ball and 2 strikes. Slug foul. He's got some good cuts in this at bat. Two and two.
Ball. 2 strikes. Three balls,
Full
2
count.
strikes.
Ben Revere waits on deck. Billingsley strikes out. That'll retire the Phillies. And leave one on. We go to the bottom of the second. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Phillies baseball is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Lottery. Give your dreams a chance with an all-new Cash for Life. You went up to $1,000 for life a week, only from the Pennsylvania Lottery and by Budweiser. Jody Mercer leads off the second inning, and he takes low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to Mercer.
Ball.
2-0. PNC Park, which opened in 2001.
Here we go.
Caught by Howard and 1 out here in the second. We'll bring up Sean Rodriguez, the third baseman, batting at 192. 2 home runs.
Sean Rodriguez.
Rodriguez fouls it. 1 strike. Another foul is 0-2. Call third strike. Rodriguez checked his swing, but it was a call third strike. And it'll bring up Chris Stewart, the catcher, batting at 197 with 4 home runs and 9 RBIs. One ball and no strikes.
1-0. Drive.
1-1.
Playing 11. Here we go. 2 balls.
2-1.
1 strike.
Top foul. And caught by Salvador Perez. Go to the third. Phillies lead it 1-0. Here's Ben Revere leading off the third.
Leading off for Philadelphia, center fielder Ben Revere.
Quick.
Outside, 1 ball and no strikes.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Phillies will head to Baltimore for 2 home-and-home series for 2 games, and then the Orioles will come to Citizens Bank Park for the back half of that 4-game series. So the DH will be in use tomorrow. The pitch is low, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, come on.
Rivera back through the middle. That's a base hit.
Okay, don't get
The
rattled.
second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
And they'll bring up Chase Utley. So Rivera is the leadoff base runner here in the third. Chase Utley grounded out. That is a strike, no balls and 1 strike. There skies it. And caught. And it's 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder Brandon
bring up Brandon Jordan. Jordan walked his first time up.
No.
Ball and no strikes.
Stay up. Let's try this one with your eyes
Bear has
open.
12 stolen bases this season, so he is a threat to steal.
Right. Ball.
Outside 2-0. He is really pitching away from Brandon Jordan.
D-Rod.
And he throws a strike.
2-1.
Jordan back in the third spot. He says he's much comfortable in that third spot. Jordan, that is a foul ball. You know, Jordan did not mind the cleanup spot. He said that spot is meant for Howard. He said he's more likely in that third spot. That's where he likes to hit. He wants, not that he cares or is afraid to be in that fourth spot, but he said he much prefer to be number 3 in the lineup. Jordan fouls it again, stays alive. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing better. Count is full.
And count is full. Maikel Franco waits on deck.
Double play. Kill stand and man.
Jordan, the third, the second from 1. Jordan beats it out. Jordan got jammed and grounded out to third base, so it'll be a fielder's choice. They'll bring up Maikel Franco. He's 1 for 1. He had an RBI double his first at bat. One strike to Franco. Lariano's already thrown 50 pitches in this game. Jordan goes to second, beats it. Jordan with a stolen base. On the second, and it'll retire the Phillies here in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Phillies lead it 1-0. You watch the Phillies baseball on UPN 57. There's Francisco Liriano, a pitcher, batting at 125. He does have an RBI this season. And Liriano fouls it, no balls and 1 strike. Another foul is 0-2. Another foul, still no balls and 2 strikes.
Here we go. No, that's the ball.
Struck him out. 1 down here in the third. It'll bring up Sterling Marte. He struck out in his first at bat. Billings lead with 39 pitches. Marte, a base hit. That's going to go to the wall. Marte will end up at second. He might try for 3. A triple for Marte. Marte speed. Beltray had no chance to get Marte there. Once that ball headed into the gap, he had a chance. Here's Gregor Blanco. Yeah, you got to be careful of Marte's feet. When he hit that one in the gap, that ball just kept rolling slowly toward the gap, and Marte had an opportunity to go to third, and he took it. Blanco takes low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
Base hit, left field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Marte scores. Blanco on his way to second. He's got a stand-up double. He is going to try for 3. The throw on a third. Safe. Back-to-back triples for the Pirates. Marte and Blanco. And the Pirates tied at 1 here in the third. Well, the Pirates have speed. We can tell you that. And when those balls are hitting the gap, you better be careful. Here's Andrew McCutchen. And McCutchen takes a strike. Low for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. McCutchen on the first. Oh, he overthrew the ball. It's out of play. Blanco comes in to score. An error on Chase Utley. That was a routine grounds out, and that is an error on Utley. The runner would have scored anyway. McCutchen moves up to second, and the Pirates with a 2-1 lead. The ball is hit foul. One ball and 1 strike. Back through the middle, base hit. McCutchen rounding third. He's going to try to go home. Here's Rivera's throw. Safe. 3-1 Pittsburgh here in the third. A pitching coach will come out to try to settle down Billingsley. So Billingsley smooth sailed through the first and second innings, having his problems here in the third. Is Neil Walker. Walker fouls it. Line drive foul. 0 balls and 1 strike. Broken bat. Oh, past Franco. Safe all around. Franco tried to barehand it, went underneath his hand. He couldn't make a play. They might score that a base hit. And they will. Here's Jordy Mercer. For the Phillies, everything is going wrong for them here in this inning. 3 runs here. Billingsley is up to 50 pitches. Back-to-back triples, a throwing error, and a base hit to knock in a run. This pitch is inside for a ball. We talked about the quality innings that the Phillies starters need. And the Pirates runners go, and it's foul. There's 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul behind the plate. Fly ball right field. Short and going back. It is off the wall. It was 1 out, so they had to wait. And the runners will have to hold. The bases are loaded. They had to wait because they didn't know if Jordan was going to catch the ball or not. Aaron Harang's up in the bullpen, so all the runners advance 1 base. Base is loaded here. That is hit foul. No balls and 1 strike to Rodriguez. Alvarez, Walker, Mercer on base. That is foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Another foul. Aaron Harang in the bullpen for the Phillies as Billingsley is having some trouble here in the bottom of the 3rd. Struck him out. There's 2 outs. And they'll bring up Chris Stewart. Billingsley has a good ball strike ratio, but he has had his problems here in the 3rd inning. That is a strike.
Come on, Chris. Let's go, Chris. They're loaded. Here we go.
That is on a ground. Beltre fire with a second footy out. And that'll win the inning, but the Pirates put up a 3 spot here in the 3rd. 4 hits. Matt Vasgersian has it in the 4th. 3-1 Pirates.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
1-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The catcher, number 13.
So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Salvador Perez will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch to him. Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Deja vu here to start off the inning. You get a double to lead things off, followed by another double here. And they get a quick run as one guy will just replace the other at second base.
Here's big Ryan Howard now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's credited with double number 11 so far this year. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Now batting, left fielder, Xavier Paul.
Xavier Paul will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Hey, let's turn go.
First pitch coming. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. He's set, now the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Show Track. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Into the box now, Chad Billingsley. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gone as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
And in a tie ball game, this is not a surprise to see the pitcher putting one down here with one away. Now at least to give your leadoff man a chance to bring in that go-ahead run with 2 outs.
Ben Revere will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-0 on the way. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
The 2-0 on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And McCutcheon will put this one away, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Francisco Liriano will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Catcher, Francisco Liriano.
Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Starling Marte will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. First pitch coming. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
The 1-0. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And that's a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
boy, oh boy. You don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long, it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 coming. Full count. 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Andrew McCutchen stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Now a low throw, but the big fella Howard hangs with it. Nice play for the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Bad call on that was a strike.
Now the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Ready now on 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed by Utley as he's retired for route number 1.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Into the box, Brandon Jordan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Let's go.
1-0 pitch now. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Out of play. Here now the 2-2. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know the problem with this slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now with a 2-0 count right on the heels of a hit by pitch, it's a good time to go out there and give your pitcher a minute or so to put things back together.
You're nothing, Phillies.
2-0 on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. Throw into...
Boy, this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence, and I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
From the stretch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate, and he doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. One 0 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Perez waiting on the 1-1.
Ball outside.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Water. Get your water here.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Number 6, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Home half of the fifth coming up. Phillies on top, 4-3. Pedro Alvarez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Here's a 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
The 3-0. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Neil Walker will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here.
Whoa, avoid the news.
Walker waits on the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
3-1 on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. Now, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
The 0-2 home from Billingsley. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Utley for 1. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 4-3. Antonio Bastardo will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Antonio Bastardo.
Xavier Paul will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, this is a barehanded pickup coming off the mound, and then he has to spin around and try to find his target at first base. But he winds up throwing it right by him. Maybe he got a little bit dizzy.
Chad Billingsley will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Swing ahead.
Now the first pitch. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. He waits. Now the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1-1 on the way. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here he comes on 2-1. And now Billingsley squares around at the plate and gets the bunt down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Ben Revere as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Chase Utley will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
You're nothing, Phillies.
Now the first pitch.
Swing better.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Here we go.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Phillies 5 and the Pirates 3. First pitch on the way. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Revere is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Chris Stewart will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
The pitch. Now toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the 3rd time through the lineup, and guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Josh Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. On the ground to third. Up with it is Beltre. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Brandon Jordan leads off the 7th. Phillies with a 5-3 lead. And he takes a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Jordan.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball and 1 strike. Another foul, 1-2. Jordan flies in the right field
Just foul.
and foul.
Nope, upstairs.
struck him out. One down there in the 7th. They look at the highest team ERA. The Phillies are 4.46 ERA. Here's Miguel Franco. Brad Lincoln in the bullpen for the Pirates. Balls and 1 strike.
Ball
1-1.
Hard, 2.
1-2.
Playing 12. 1-2. Ball.
Bounced up there, 2-2. The pop up and caught. 1 down. 2 down. Excuse me.
Third baseman number 29,
Here's Adrian Beltre. Beltre doubled and singled. Triple and a home run away from the cycle.
High.
1 strike to Beltre. Hit foul.
Ball.
A little bit outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Swing. Nope.
Low, 2-2. Foul tip, he struck him out. And that'll retire
It's time
the
for
Phillies.
national 7th inning
Go to the
stretch.
bottom of the 7th, 5-3, Phillies lead.
Your attention, please.
And Justin DeFreitas will be the pitcher for the Phillies, 0-2, 2.56 ERA, 38 and 2/3 innings, 6 walks and 27 strikeouts. And here's Starlin Marte. He is 1 for 3, tripled,
Left fielder.
and he scored a run.
Starling Marte.
Hee-rah.
And he takes a strike, no balls and 1 strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 strikes on Marte.
Ball. You gotta rip that pig. Ball.
Side, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Side, 2-2.
Here we go.
Struck him out. One down, there's Gregory Polanco. He tripled and singled.
Gregory Polanco.
Here we go. Ahoy.
Strike.
0-1.
Phillies would love to have a clean 7th, 8th, and 9th inning
No.
to serve this
We're playing
victory.
11. 1-1.
And head over to Baltimore 0, 2 balls and 1 strike. It's foul. Hit a long way, but it's just a loud strike. High with it. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Andrew McCutchen waits on deck. Got him. Malacco goes down swinging. 2 strikeouts for DeFreitas here in the 7th. They're going to bring up Andrew McCutchen, who's over 3. Strike, 0-1. He's gotten the powers to chase those pitches way inside. And he is a strike away from striking out the side here in the 7th inning.
Ball.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit foul, 1 and 2. Foul, McCutchen staying alive here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out to strike out the side. And that'll retire the Pirates in the 7th. We go to the 8th. The Phillies lead it 5-3. It's Salvador Perez.
Leading off for
He
Philadelphia,
doubled and singled.
the catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ball.
1 ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes. Hurry.
1-1.
Hard, 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Ball's hit the left field pretty well hit, but it will stay in the park. Sterling Marte will put it away. 1 down here in the 8th. Take a look at the pitching comparisons. 5 innings for Mariano, 6 innings for Billingsley. Billingsley with 6 strikeouts, walked 2. They both gave up 7 hits. Mariano 4 runs, Billingsley 3 runs. Here's Ryan Howard. He's 1 for 2, single and knocked in a run.
Ball.
1 ball and no strikes. Little tapper foul.
No, that's foul.
One and 1. Another foul ball. Howard strikes out. 2 down, they'll bring up Xavier Paul. Yeah, this one slow, and Howard just couldn't catch up with it. Curved inside. There's Paul who takes the ball.
1-0.
Ball hit left field. Pretty well hit. This ball is caught. And that'll retire the Phillies here in the 8th inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-3 Phillies. And Ryan Sandberg will make a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Ken Giles will be the pitcher.
Now
28
pitching and batting in the 8th spot.
strikeouts, 11 walks, 5.13 ERA, and a 1-2 record.
Left field and batting in the 9th spot. Number 9.
Dominic Brown will come into the game for Paul. Papelbon in the bullpen. Pedro Alvarez will lead off the bottom of the 8th.
Ball.
A ball and 1 strike.
No strike.
One and one.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ball and 2 strikes. Back through the middle, the base hit.
The second baseman, number 18, Neil Walker.
The Pirates have a runner on first,
Your attention, please.
and the Phillies will bring in Jenmar Gomez.
Number 46.
At 2-0 with a 3.63 ERA. 3 walks and 11 strikeouts in 17 in the 3rd inning. Is Neil Walker. Walker fouls it. No balls and 1 strike.
Ball.
1-1 to count.
1 ball.
Take a look at the hits. The Pirates with 8 hits. The Phillies with 7. Here we go.
That's a check.
No. They said no. Look. Fouled off the glove. 2-2. Base hit in the right field. So Walker gets a hit, and the Pirates have 2 men on base here in the bottom of the 8th with nobody out. Now Corey Hart will be the pinch runner here at second base. Jordy Mercer will come in the bat. He's 1 for 3 with a single. The Pirates with 2 runners on base, nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. And he squares the bunt. Oh man, it is a good bunt. Safe at first. Pirates have them loaded in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody out. Pedro Foreman will come in as the pinch runner at second. It's Sean Rodriguez. No way to put Rodriguez here. One ball and no strikes. Low 2-0. There you see Hart first, Walker second, Foreman at first, Walker second, Hart at third. He got that over, 2 balls and 1 strike. Five for his Phillies, but that lead is in jeopardy. 2-2. Hit foul, still 2-2. Oh, caught. And it's a double play. Double play. What a catch by Howard. He caught the ball, then tagged out the runner at first. It's a double play. Wow. What a big break by the Phillies. Chris Stewart will be the batter. Stewart is 0 for 3. And Gomez can see his way out of this inning. 1 strike. Oh, the base hit the left field. And 1 run scored. Here comes the second run. This game is tied here in the 8th. Neil Walker pumping his fist as he crossed the plate. Pirates tied at 5, and here's Aaron Hernan who will come into the ball game. Francisco Cervelli will be the batter. So after Howard making the catch, getting the double play, the Pirates come back and tie the game anyway. They just strike. Cervelli does have 3 home runs. He's batting at .212. Oh, 2. Foul behind the plate. Inside, 1 and 2. Foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bounced up there, 2 and 2. Belly hanging in there. Full count. Marte waits on deck. Walker. Marte will come to the plate. Marte is 1 for 4. He's perfect in scoring the run. One strike. Rodriguez at second. 2 outs. Chasing outside pitch, 0-2. Looked like it was on the outside corner. That one's hit foul. One and 2. You don't want to throw anything middle in on Marte, because he can drive it. Runner on second and 2 out. The Pirates can run. In the center field, Rivera will be right there to pull it away. That'll retire the Pirates, but they tie the game here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 runs. It is 5-5 going into the 9th.
Your attention, please. A defensive
Corey
change
Hart
for the Pirates. Now
will go to
playing
first base.
Number 12, Corey Hart.
Florman will
Now
play
at
shortstop,
number
Pedro
17,
Florman.
Pedro Florman. Your attention, please.
And Tony Watson is the pitcher for the Pirates. 1-1, a 3.41 ERA. And Dominic Brown will be the batter.
Leading off for Philadelphia, left fielder Dominic Brown.
That's a strike.
Strike to Brown. No balls and 2 strikes. Brown strikes out, 1 down here in the 9th. Here's Ben Revere. Ben Revere has a hit in this game.
Ball.
It is low, 1 ball and no strike. Phillies had a 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the 8th, and their lead has evaporated. One and 1. Ground ball, tough play. Rivera's going to be safe at first. He beats out an infield single. And now Brad Lincoln will come into the game with a 2-1 record, a 2.70 ERA, 40 innings, 26 strikeouts, 14 balls. In the 36 games, they scored at a base hit. There's Utley, who struck out in the 6th. Ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Outside, 3-0. Brandon Jordan waits on deck. Phillies trying to get something going here at the top of the 9th. And that one is over, 3-1. Runner goes, and Rivera still second. That is a strike. There's a full count to Utley. And he walks Utley. That'll bring up Brandon Jordan. And Vance Worley will come in with a pitch. Tires are making pitching changes left and right. In his 15th game, a 5.34 ERA, 6 walks, 16 strikeouts, 28 and 2/3 innings. Put Freddie Galvis as the pink runner. Jordan was hit by a pitch and walked. Papelbon might be up in the bullpen if the Phillies get the lead here. Oh, little pop-up, half-swing pop-up, infield fly ball effect. Hart, Corey Hart. Oh, first pitch swinging. Jordan's got to be upset with himself. Here's Maikel Franco. Franco takes a strike, no balls and 1 strike. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. Outside 1-2. Beautiful PNC Park here in Pittsburgh.
Ball.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Beltray waits on deck. Hit the Worley, and he'll throw on the first for the out. That'll retire the Phillies here in the 9th. Worley almost stumbled, but was able to make the play to throw the first. Phillies leave 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 5.
Your attention, please. This
Freddie
change for the
Galvis
Phillies. Now playing
at second base.
Number 17, Freddie Galvis. Your
And
attention, please.
Jerome Williams will come in as the new pitcher for the Phillies. His 29th game, he is 4-1, 1 save, a 6.69 ERA, 35 innings, 8 walks, 25 strikeouts. Here's Gregory Polanco, lead off.
Leading up, the bottom of the 9th inning for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
1 strike to Polanco. Polanco, tough play, an infield single by Gregory Polanco, and he is the leadoff base runner here in the 9th. Is Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 4.
Need a big hit here.
1 strike to McCutchen.
You can do this. Here we go. Ball.
1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. Cannot check. McCutchen strikes out. He is now 0 for 5. And they'll bring up Corey Hart. Batting at 233. It is that his first at bat here. One ball and no strikes. Fly ball left field. Dominic Brown makes the catch. 2 out. Here's Neil Walker. Yesterday's game went extra innings. This game is on the verge of going extra innings. Oh, here's an attempted steal by Polanco, and he's still second. So a hit will likely win the game for Pittsburgh here. 1 ball and no strikes. And they'll put Walker on. Well, Walker doesn't matter anyway. If a run scores, the game is over. They'll go after Pedro Foreman. They put Walker at first. He doesn't matter. He's insignificant at this point. 1 ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Runner goes for third, and he steals third base. A double steal. Gregory Polanco stealing third. And the count. Look at this. Polanco trying to win the game with 3 balls and no strikes. Rodriguez waits on deck for the Pirates. And he got it over for a strike. Foreman was about to walk the first, but he's still up in the batter's box. Full count now. Ground ball to Freddie Galvis. And we're going extra innings here in Pittsburgh. We go to the 10th, 5-5. Here's Adrian Beltre. He doubled and singled.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
No balls and 1 strike.
Ball.
1-1. Two balls and 1 strike. And a 10th and a 2-1 ball game. Two and 2. Full count now. Salvador Perez waits on deck. Beltre trying to get on here. And he fouls it.
That's a ball.
He walked Beltre, and he leads off the inning with a walk. And there's Salvador Perez. Perez will try to bunt Beltran, but he bunts it foul. Phillies trying to rally and chip away and get this winning run to win the game. They get the bunt down. Nice bunt by Perez. Beltran moves to second. Here's Ryan Howard. Sacrifice 1-3. He is 1 for 3. Howard in a big spot here. One strike to Howard. Foul 0-2. Howard strikes out. And Darren Ruff will be the pinch hitter. Darren Ruff trying to knock in a run here. Ruff fouls it. 0-1. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1. Three balls and 1 strike. Dominic Brown waits on deck. Full count to Ruff. Ruff staying alive here. Ruff pops it up to first base. And that'll end the inning for the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the 10th by 5. Jake Diekman into the game now in the 37th game. He's 2-0, 3 saves, 1.12 ERA, 32 innings, 8 walks, and 32 strikeouts. Sean Rodriguez will be the batter for the Pirates.
Leading out for the Pirates. Third baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
1 strike to Rodriguez. And it's foul. Another foul, 0-2. He struck him out. 1 down there in the 10th. Here's Chris Stewart, who was 1 for 4. Ball and no strikes. Earlier I had said Rodriguez had tied the game. Stewart tied the game in the 8th inning with a 2-run single. 2 balls and no strikes. Got that over. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-2 now. Full count. Vance Worley waiting on deck. Oh, Third strike. Stewart called out on strikes.
Now batting, the pitcher. Your attention, please.
Jose Tabata will be the pinch hitter.
Jose Tabata.
Ball and no strike to Tabata.
No strike.
Tabata, it is caught by Brandon Jordan. And that will end the 10th. What a catch by Jordan. 5-5.
Your attention, please.
Charlie Morton into the game. You see his stats. 1-5, 4.42 ERA, 38 innings, 13 walks, and 36 strikeouts. Here's Dominic Brown.
Getting out for the Phillies. Number 9. Dominic Brown.
Brown over the shortstop. Oh, the ball bounced off the glove of Hart. And Brown is safe, so it'll be an error on Hart.
Now
They
batting,
might give it to the
center
shortstop,
fielder, Ben Revere.
but couldn't even have made the play. It just went out with his glove. It'll be an E6.
Let's try two now.
Here's Ben Revere. He's on the bunt and he takes outside.
1-0. Come on, let's get down here.
Nice bunt by Revere. He beats it out. Infield single. Nice hustle by Revere to beat out that bunt. And instead of a sacrifice, it's a bunt base hit. Phillies have 2 on for Freddie Galvis. Nobody out. Galvis batting at 195. Galvis will bunt his way on and he takes a strike. Ooh. 1-1. Galvis on the bunt. Nice bunt. Oh, he threw the ball away! And the Phillies grab a 6-5 lead. Dominic Brown scores. The Phillies with a 6-5 lead here in the 11th inning. Wow. And now Mark McClennan will come in the game. The Pirates have used up all their pitches. McClennan a 5.03 ERA, 4 walks, 16 strikeouts, a 2-1 record. Ball 1. Two and up.
Ball 3.
3-0. Miguel Franco waits on deck. Nobody out here in the 11th.
Ah,
3-1.
go shut him down.
It's fouled, the full count. No foul.
That ball's out. All right, let's go.
base hit, right field. 2 runs are going to score. Brandon Jordan, a 2-run single, and the Phillies lead it 8-5 here in the 11th. Still nobody out. So the Phillies put a little distance between the Pirates here in the 11th. Here's Maikel Franco. Brandon Jordan delivers some insurance. Phillies with an 8-5 lead. Franco, base hit. And you see now the Pirate fans are way upset. They're not happy about what's going on here. Beltre fouls it.
Stop the call right here.
0-2.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Bounced up there. Beltre strikes out.
Let's go. Cut him down right here.
Here's Salvador Perez. Oh, the ball gets away to fire over the third. Safe at third.
You can do it.
Jordan on that third on a wild pitch.
Hold those runners.
And they'll put Perez on. And go after Howard. And at this point, the Pirates don't have a lot of options. Because most of their hitters, they can strike. Balls and 1 strike.
Overrated. That's a strike.
0-2.
Whoa, buckle in, please. Come on, let's settle down and get them out. Strike.
Ground ball to second base, a double play ball. And that will retire the Phillies here in the 11th, but they get 3 runs in the inning. A 2-run single by Jordan, a throwing error by the Pirates. We go to the bottom of the 11th. It's 8-5, Phillies. There's Sterling Marte.
Leading on to the Pirates, number 6, left-hander, Sterling Marte.
Get it out of here. Here we go.
1 strike to Marte. Marte grounds at the third. Beltre fires over to Howard for the out. Here's Gregory Polanco. Life looks like it's been sucked out of the Pirates after that 11th inning. 1 strike. Oh, what a stopped by Beltray. And he gets him. Wow. What a play by Beltray. And he fired over the first in time for the out, and Diekman loving that. Is Andrew McCutcheon. One ball and no strikes to McCutcheon.
One ball, no strike. Ball.
2-0.
Hey.
2 balls and 1 strike.
That's an MVP. Here we go. 2.
2-2.
Knock it out of here!
Ball.
Call, 3rd strike, game over. Bills win by the score of 8-5. Jake Diekman will pick up the win. Phillies with a hard-fought victory with a 3-run 11th inning. And Jake Diekman picks up the win for the Phillies. Phillies take 2 out of 3 here in Pittsburgh. And the Phillies will head over to Camden Yards in Baltimore. See the Lions go up. Phillies 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Pirates 5 runs, 12 hits, and 3 errors. Charlie Morton with the loss 1-6. Diekman 3-1. And the player of the game is Salvador Perez. 2 hits, double, knocked in a run, as the Phillies win it by the score of 8-5. I'd like to thank you for joining us here for Phillies Baseball on UTN 57. We will talk to you next time. For more, log on and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Final score of Phillies 8, Pirates 5.